Hello everybody, welcome to the ARMA Team League Season 5. This is week 6, the end of week 6. With you tonight is Veggie and Cheese once again. Good evening, Cheese.
Good evening. With 2 threads through the initial stage, 10 more Hanchans left.
Yes. So after this we've got 2 more weeks. So things will start to heat up at that point because the other teams start really trying to aim for that cutoff. And things start to really heat up, I think. So we get down to the nitty-gritty bit of the league.
Yeah. We already have a nice first table here. Just looking at the teams, we have Machi Club and Tao Dreaming in 9th and 10th, just outside the cutoff. We have True and Potato in 6th, so wanting to hold up there. And then Pifu Pals in 14th, so do want to start getting some bursts to catch up.
Yes. Yeah, 8 games left to play, so
10 games.
10 games with these two, yes. So now's the time to really start pulling things in. Just so you don't have to play for higher and higher firsts. It's a lot easier to make up gaps the earlier you start, so...
Of course. Or it's easier to hold on to a position than to have to catch up.
Exactly, yeah. So yeah, we do have 2 very interesting games lined up tonight, I think. We'll be watching this, so we're starting obviously here with Table 2. Tile Dreaming, Machi Club, Pin 3 Pals, and True and Potato. After this, we'll be doing Table 2 once again with Pin 3 Pals, Gaku Rangers, Dong Hong Kong, and the Lux Shitters. Yeah, looking forward to it. Obviously, once the season does come to an end, we then have a 1-week gap. And then we'll go straight to the top 8 in the finals. So we've got still quite a while of streams left to do, and then after even that, we'll have the All-Stars tournament once again. So still a lot of content to come.
Actually, the All-Stars will be in that 1-week break.
Yeah. Rightio. A bit easier, I guess, maybe to do that. In terms of just timing. So where are we sitting with the individual standings? It's been a while since I've looked at it. Yeah, so I figured Gaku Rangers have been strong all season, so I figured we would see someone up top. We do have Karu Pin top, followed by Euclase, then the Gym, Sparrow, Watari, Jaffa, Pezzi, Murasaki. So a couple players that we actually haven't seen on stream yet, I think.
I think maybe Murasaki.
Yeah.
We haven't.
Oh, we have seen Karu.
Maybe D-Jim as well.
Yeah. D-Jin, but I don't think we have. Yeah, you're right, I believe. But yeah, I mean, you could even see on the individual standings, first is 180 points. So it's more than flexible at this stage. Yeah, Pezzi, you're still in top 8. Yeah, so here we go. Starting East 1 here with Slinky. This is a pretty fast starting hand. A lot of acceptance for your tiles.
Yep, and get rid of that 1-pin, 9-pin, and you got yourself a Tanya.
Yep. Havra's got a pair of Northwinds and Dora. They could open up their hand pretty quickly as well. Olive obviously with a pair of Hatsu, Loose Chun, and Haku. A couple Manzu tiles.
Dora 3 for Jaff.
Yeah, Dora free for Jack. Just noticed that. And his hand as well. Very quick. In fact, Ishanten. No, two Shanten.
North gets uncoded up for Havra.
Yeah, and Olive does open on Natsu once offered. And yet,
Yep, nice chew with the 7-9 man there, keeping the RN in with the 4-5-6-6.
Yep, filling in the gaps really well done there. I did wonder whether Olive would consider Honitsu. Obviously, they did have 3 Sozu tiles as well as a Ryumen shape. I think you just go to quicker hand more often than not.
Yeah, I think even if you draw like a Haku, you just take the Tenpai.
Yep. Yeah, Ishanten for Jaffa, Ishanten here for Slinky as well.
Still 2 Shanten for Slinky. Has too many blocks.
Oh, too many blocks, you're right. So we just see the free pin come out.
But yeah, nice Roundman, Ishanten. For Jaffa, also picks up a 4 pin. If they do get the 3 pin, they get an E-Paker.
Yep, good upgrade there for Jaffa. Okay.
Technically increases acceptance. But you can end up with a bad shape a lot of the time.
Yes.
Tenpai for Jaff. Under 3-6 pin for pin 2, Dora 3. And Tenpai for Olive.
Yep.
Oh, but greed for the Honitsu.
Does greed the Honitsu in the end.
Could end up backfiring.
Yep. Jaffa's weight still 4 in the wall. 4 in the wall, sorry.
Ishanten for Slinky. Luckily for them, they won't drop the 5-6 pin with the Aka.
Yep.
5 pin. But Jaffa does manage to sumo his sumo pin to Dora 3.
Nice tidy Mangan win there for Jaffa to start off the Hanchan. And moves to his first dealership. 3 pairs to start with is a little bit awkward, obviously, but
yeah, not that great. Otherwise, maybe a cheat boy.
Yeah, so we have the East Wind Dora here with Havra with 2 at this stage. Slinky with a loose one.
Yeah, but with Slinky going towards the Honitsu, I don't think they're dropping the East Dora anytime soon.
Yeah, commits the Honitsu early here with a lot of Manzu tiles and the paired up Haku tiles.
Speaking about G-Toy, Jaffa did manage to get 2 pairs, so is already Ishanten.
Yeah, Havra as well is quickly moving to an Ishanten of their own. Not too far off already. Does have the option to open and greed some sort of Itsu maybe, but choosing to keep things flexible at this stage. Embrace the toy, demands Pezzy in chat here.
Riichi.
Oh, nice Tenpai there for Havra with the 8-pin draw. Only on the 4-7-1 for Riichi, Dora 2.
Yep, very fast hand here with a bit of bite to it. Yeah, as you said, very nice 8-pin draw. This fills in the Kanchan shape immediately after finding the, I think it was the 7-pin or the 9-pin, I forget which.
7-pin, I think.
Yeah.
With Jaffa drawing one of the 7 mans on the Apatsu, only one more 7 man left for Havra.
Yeah. So you get this awkward thing I find sometimes when you're Chitoi, like, or, you know, were Chitoi Ishanten, and then someone Riichis, and if you don't have the safe tiles, it can be a bit awkward to play around these early Riichis.
Wait, I just thought Slinky dropped the east earlier.
Yeah. Drops the live east, and then Sumagear just the second one, obviously.
Yeah, but the held onto a south instead, which was weird. They could have a pair of easts.
Hmm.
And Pastor Tempai, greeting for the Honetsu.
Yes.
And Khan,
Six
revealing
pin,
a 6-pin door.
of which they're all in the wall. They're one discarded.
And
No,
one
one
in
in Jaff's hand.
hand.
No, I'm blind. Don't mind me. Offer Tempai again here, but nope.
Suso's dead on the board.
So it is. All three discarded over there by Olive. After the Riichi.
Tempai.
Does get the Honitsu Tempai. 4-man is in Jaff's hands. And the last 8
And
man
last
is
8 man's in Olive, yeah.
Yeah. So pretty empty Tempai here unless they end up swapping up for something else. But I mean, so if you find a 9-man and swap to a Shampon, the 7-man deals in, and if you swap to the other one, that's still dead. Yeah. Looks to be going towards Rikoku here.
Yeah. 5-man or 3-man on Slinky's Haite would be interesting. Oh wait, never mind. There was a Khan. I
There
forgot.
was a can't.
Yeah, Slinky managed to get Tempai at the end is nice with him.
Mm-hmm. And Jaffa obviously ended up folding that hand pretty early, so we move on to East 3.
Jaffa with Pon and Haku pairs with a Dora.
This could be a pretty quick end for Jaffa if things go right. As well as Olive, the dealer here, has quite a fast hand as well, potentially. A lot of acceptance in the Tanya tiles.
Yeah. Even if it's not fast, it could definitely get expensive.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, 2 quick
I would-
pawns here by Slinky. Would you
Yep.
would you maybe want to speed up the hand a bit as Olive instead?
I think it really depends what you're offered. Maybe if you get the Forso.
Mm.
But I think the hand's quite flexible as it is right now, actually. That's Tempai.
Temper.
Riichi's on the Hanchan Forso for Riichi, Tanyao, Ipeiko, Aka.
All Forces in the wall. So 3 left to draw from. And yeah, this very early dealer Riichi here with everyone else open will make for some interesting play.
Should just see a 1, so okay.
2-pin is
I was gonna say 1 set.
pushed. Yeah, I would have expected to see a 1 set too. This hand is still a bit far for Havra, and well, no, it's not quite that far, but you've got dangerous
Definitely
draws.
not the best shapes.
Yeah.
Or if Havra is offered a pawn, a Forso is probably coming out to wait on the Dora. Oh, especially with 8 being Dora now.
Khan's into the Riichi. 0 respect. Suppose Tile Dreaming in need of a little bit of points. There goes
Oh!
the Forso.
Riichi, Tanyao, Ipeiko, Aka, 2 chances at Ura, hits Ura 2 for the Hanuman. I would have hit it regardless of the card.
Exactly right. So yeah, direct Hanuman hit on Havra there is a bit unfortunate for the pin through pals. But Hanchan is still early. We go into a dealer repeat here for Olive. As you said, that hand did end up being quite expensive.
This hand as well, not too bad. Good move towards the Tanya once again.
Does cut away the Penchan here for first.
West Dora did get cut on turn 1 by Olive, but one still in Slinky's hand.
Yep. Slinky with a pair of Haku, and then obviously Jaffa's already opened here with Dihatsu. And Havra's starting hand is a bit slow here, but on the right draws, it could be sped up.
Yeah, lots of Hanchans. Not too expensive unless you can get like the 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku. Slinky either really thinking a long time here or we disconnected.
The West comes. That is the rightmost tile. I guess that would be the default discard.
Yeah, with the Nagiri. 6-pin pawn puts Jaffa into Ishan 10.
They were disconnected. They are back. Yep. Jaffa moving this hand forward. Should just see a 9. No, it goes with the 6-pawn.
Nine, so potentially against Havra, say Riichi.
Yeah, that could be the case here. Jaffa Tempai on the 2-5, sir.
Yep, and Slinky Tempa on the 4-7. So it's very dangerous. Olive was offered Ishan 10 with that 6-0 draw, but yeah, not wanting to cut the 9s. And Slinky breaking Tempai to go for the Honetsu, however, now that 5-0 is very loose.
Tempai for Havra.
Yeah.
5-man.
Oh, timing.
Yep.
Just cheap 1k hand.
Yep.
Or 1-3.
Not too bad, all things considered. I need to fix my notes. But yeah.
Onto E4, Havra's first dealership does need some catching up to do.
Yeah. Pinfree Pal's desperately the points here, so we would like to see a good dealership here for Havra.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, I feels like all the 3 other players' hands is better than his.
Yep. No, it is not going to be die here. Yeah, as you said, every other hand is looking quite good. Let's get a quick stock of the actual situation. Yeah, Slinky's what, 2 Shanten?
Nice Ishan 10 here.
Yep.
West gets paired up by Jaffa. Unfortunately, one's already cut.
Yeah.
But is currently could be used as his pair.
Cuts out the extra 6-man he had. So this will be opened by Olive, who will look to move towards Tanya, I suppose, here.
Bit surprised I'm not keeping that extra 6-man. Really wants to use the Dora with the CG trap.
Yeah. Does seem that way. Wants to, yeah, I'll use it. Wants to use the Dora here, so does play a little bit more tactically minded, perhaps. Slinky does open as well.
Yeah,
Choosing Yeah, it's a bit interesting because the 2 mans were probably going to be the pair.
Well, you could also draw like an 8-mon.
Yeah, you've got
Oh,
options.
that's definitely a disconnect, it feels like.
I think so, yeah. Slinky must be having a bit of disconnection issues.
Olive Ishan 10 with 3 Dora, unfortunately, is Artizuke on the Forso at the moment.
1 force left in the wall.
Tenpai. Oh, it's going to be really bad if Havro trims down that 445.
Yep. Gonna be...
Though they do have 4 pairs at the moment, so they might like to keep a pair of 4s for now.
Slinky seems to have reconnected again. Here we go, yeah. Oh, not for now.
Not for now. Obviously, the extra Force is nice. If you're going to go for Tanyao, you have to get rid of the 9-pin and the 9-mons anyways. Oh, and the Forcer comes out from
Slinky.
Slinky dealing into Olive's Mongun.
Alright, that does take us now to South 1. So yeah, Havra unable to do anything about first dealership. But did come out unscathed, I guess is the one positive there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, their team's position isn't exactly a positive to come out unscathed.
No. And yeah, once again, their hand it's got potential, but I mean, Jaffa's hand is quite good. Olive's hand has potential to be quite good as well. And Slinky needing some more points now to catch up as well is in a bit of a rough situation. Needs to make a bit out of this dealership as well.
Jaffa cutting away from the 2-2-3, losing the Champon acceptance to keep that floating Dora.
Yep, just hoping to find like a 3-mon or another 2-mon.
Yeah. The thing is, even if you draw a 3-mon, you're probably going to cut away the other Dora.
Yeah. Like, unless you want to play very inefficiently. So just taking stock of where the teams are. So yeah, we obviously got Pinfree Palace towards the bottom here in 14th. Tile Dreaming at negative 66 is a little bit off the cutoff. So Slinky here would like a good result as well, just to bring them closer to the pack. Drew and Potato are in 6th. So Olive's in a good spot here to you know, have a good positive result for them. Except a bit of separation. It's a very good 3-man draw, by the way.
Yeah, Slinky also has a nice Ishan 10 here with the Dora, Tanya Apifu potential. Wow, but that Forso draw as well.
It's another great draw.
Olive.
Two amazing draws there.
Havra Ishan 10 did manage to catch up with it, which is nice. If they do manage to find an 8 or a 9 pin, they have Sanshoku potential, which they would really like. Don't really just want like a Riichi only. Oh, it does get the 3-sided. Wait, 258 pin. Jaffa's also waiting on the
1-4 pin, but he had no Yaku.
Yeah.
Yep.
But now gets the 4 pin and 3-10 on the 6 pin.
Yeah, it was an interesting open for Jaffa. I guess feeling like the hand wasn't progressing fast enough and wanting to try and speed it up. But yeah, gets him put to this position now where he needs to actually be in a position to win.
Did he throw the door into the Riichi? He did.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. I don't remember. No, he didn't. Division deals into the Riichi pin for no, unfortunately. But at least directed on Slinky, but she's closer to third for now.
Yeah. It is a... It is at least a win. Just needs to find the value. Hasn't really been given the chance yet. So on to Jaffa's last dealership here. Now almost 20k points off first. Would like at least one result to close that gap. The hand is already leaning itself towards some sort of Riichi pin for Jaffa, whereas, you know, Slinky here with 2 Akadora, with the 9 Mandora, Olive has the potential to incorporate that with the Akadora as well, so potential for a couple high scoring hands here.
That's 5-1 there.
Yeah, really good 5-1 draw for Slinky. Jaffa completely unable to use the door that he drew, so out it goes. And yeah, Olive does pick up a door up.
Hanchans upgrade for Slinky should probably just see the Forcer drop here to be able to use all with the door.
Cuts away the Hanchans, I guess. Wanting the flexibility from the Soju shape, maybe.
Definitely easier to pawn from 3 people than to cheat from 1. Ishan 10 for Olive did manage to pick up the Dora, like you mentioned.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good here for Olive. Slinky obviously does have the potential to make an impact as well. They can cheat us and take a Tempai, which they do.
I think it get cheat from Jaffa, which it does.
Yeah. So Jaffa na Ishan 10, Slinky Tempai on the 4-5, so.
Oh, 5 so drawn by Olive, but dodges for now.
Have also Ishan 10, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, 2 left in the wall here for Slinky. Going into the 3rd row. There is Tempai.
That is Tempai. Hanchan or Shanpan? Probably the Shanpan. Well, it's about even.
Yeah, it's pretty even.
Take the Shanpan.
So the 6-man 3-pin Shanpan, which has 1
Packing is safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Jaffa drew a Dora, and yeah, that should see an end to his hand unless he's able to find a Tenpai late on here. Like being offered the 8-man. But no
Might just
easy.
drop the 5-pin. Could do 3 though, but 3 so could deal into Slinky.
Yeah. So yeah, it does break apart the 4-5-6 pin shape here. Six, so
Slinky offered the shift, but
yeah,
doesn't switch.
6 to the Champon here. 6 pin. And that will be Rukoku once again for Jaffa's dealership. In fact, I think it's the exact same Rukoku as last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Hammer and Slinky.
Yep. Alright, so Olive's last dealership here. Still with a good point gap. Olive, who plays for Machi Club, I think I misspoke earlier. Needing some points here. So
has the Dora Yakuhai Anchor.
Yep.
And Ishanten.
Ishanten. However, not too far off Ishanten themselves. But this could be a very expensive deal in for someone early on. Slinky's hand is unplayable for the moment.
Yeah. Ishanten for Havra with 1 after.
Yep.
And nice Tanya transition. Jaffa.
Yep.
I don't think I'd call for Tenpai in Jaffa's position.
No.
You gotta go for like a Mangan on Olive's dealership to try and make up that gap.
Yes, I agree. And that is Tenpai for Havra. He does take it.
Hanchan or Champon?
Yep.
Take the Champon.
The Champon on the 6-pin, 9-pin. 2 left in the wall.
Now the question is for Olive, how far do you push? You have a nice comfortable first right now. It's not like you need an extra 12 points, though an extra 12 points is always nice.
Yep.
But your hand shape isn't really the best to fight against a Riichi.
No, double Hanchans here. One Hanchan here. So, I think you just Dharma, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't Riichi.
So
I was gonna suggest you could chi the 7-so and have a Roundman if you wanted to play it really aggressively. But she elected not to, instead just drew the Tenpai herself.
Yep.
So 3-pin is 2 left in the wall.
Yeah, 2 versus 2.
And if Olive draws a 6-pin, she can dodge by dropping a 2-pin.
Yes.
But Jaffa is Tenpai on the nice 2-5-8, so wait for Riichi Tanyao. I think it's 5 left.
Was like Slinky can't last time into the Riichi, but I can't again, and they do. There is the Sumo.
Oh, Jaffa's Sumo.
Sumo Tanya, 1 Ura.
Khan once again not mattering. Yeah. The nice Mangan there for Jaffa.
Yep, as you said, does manage to get a Mangan here to close the gap into Olast. So Jaffa, 4,500 points off first. Havra is 4 and math is hard.
5,700.
5-7. Yeah, no, the other way around. So as Slinky here, you're looking to win, just to hold the third. As Olive, you're looking to win to end the game. So they can take whatever wins they more or less want. Habra's looking for any win just to keep the dealership rolling. Jaffa is looking for a more precise value, but the hand is unplayable at the moment.
Yeah, it does have a Dora. If they manage to pair it up, could easily have a hand that makes up that point difference.
Yeah, just needs to fill in the rest. There we go.
And speak of the devil.
Alrighty, so we're on. But yeah,
But Habra's hand is quite nice here.
yeah.
Nice Tanyao brewing along. One man could get cheat here from Olive. Take Ishante.
Yep. Another Akadora for Havra. 6 months for Slinky. These hands are all improving very quickly.
The Havra going with the 7 to drop, I think just really focused too much on the Sun Minchan and missed the Ishante.
Yeah, I believe you're probably right.
It could Chi here, drop 2-3 mana and go for like the Sanshokyu. Or will they drop the 7 pin? Because of the 2-3 mana.
Ishanten now for Slinky, Ishanten for Havra.
And Ishanten for Jaff. It's a race.
It is a race.
Oh, 2 pin is going to go over to Jaffa.
Yep.
Senpai for Tanya Adora 2 would need a sumo or direct hit.
So 2/5 man is quite live. 5 left in the wall. 4/7 pin for Olive.
Ooh, Senpai.
Is 4 left in the wall. And Tempai for Slinky on the 9 man and So Shampon.
2 left.
2 left in the wall.
Oh, but with that Riichi stick, 3-9-4-9.
Oh,
Oh, 5-1 comes out. It's a Gyakuten.
it is a Gyakuten. So Jaffa does take the victory here over Olive. Slinky in third and Havra in fourth. GG's to a strong performance from Jaffa. I imagine he'll be happy to jump in. Love to see, I guess. Yep.
Yep.
Hello, Jaffa.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah. Exciting end of the Hanchan for you. I felt like the start wasn't too interesting from your end, was it?
Well, I won that early manga, and then after that I was
Yeah.
hitting back.
One.
Yeah.
Can't seem to open
As
the
10
replay.
errors.
Yeah.
Did my log not copy correctly?
Open URL log object progress event. It doesn't look wrong.
Failed to view log data. We might have to give it, I don't know,
Give it a moment, yeah.
a minute.
Well, yeah, talk about your game, I guess. You started off with a Mangan win in East 1.
Jeff was just trying to resend the log.
I'll try this one as well.
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, it should be exactly the same, but... yeah, oh. Is it all the replays?
Suno, please.
I'll try a different replay real quick. So yeah, it's all the replays that is bugged.
Oh, it's just all of them.
Yeah, I just tried the one by Mandarin Ductus there, and it's same error.
It's over.
It is over. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just talk in a general sense about the game, Jaffa. We'll have to do our best to remember.
If Jaffa's here. We can't hear you if your mic stopped working. Reconfigure your settings.
Is it working now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe now it's not. Technical difficulties everywhere.
Yeah.
It's
This
just
is
how-
this is just the typical Jaffa mic. He's had mic problems forever.
No, this is a Discord issue, I
This is
think.
Discord.
Yeah, Discord just kind of likes forgetting that it has a mic connected.
Hmm.
It just slides off it. Maybe just background noise and just cuts it out.
Yeah, it could be.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I felt like I could be a bit more aggressive. There's a few calls that like I passed and I wish I took earlier. I think they weren't going to be like big hands, but they might have like stopped someone else from winning.
Sure. Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, everything just kind of came together at the end. And,
Yeah, I felt like some hands
hands.
you sacrifice some efficiency at your Ishan tents to like keep Fedora, but then some other hands you sacrifice some efficiency for like save tiles.
Yeah, I think it came, I was like, in my mind, it was like based on what I thought I was going to be comfortable cutting to get to a final tempai.
Hmm.
And so, for example, where I kept like a Dora pair, I didn't really want to cut a Dora even if I drew the 3 so, because I think it was a 2 so pair, especially with like my Shimocha open on like a tiny looking thing. So at that point, I was like resigned. Well, if I'm gonna take any tempai, it's going to be with a Dora pair.
Okay. Yeah, it's not just me.
But I don't know if there's a consistent rule. It's vibes based.
This feels near.
Yeah, it just feels.
But yeah, there were a lot of cons from your Kami-chan. You didn't. I think you won one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Where there was a con, but unfortunately it didn't benefit anything extra of it. Was still a manga.
Yeah. Well, I was a bit annoyed because it broke my Patsumo.
Yes.
It would have still been
I
a
was
manga
like-
though, I think. It was
Yeah,
still 4 Han, right?
It was still 4 Han in the end,
Yeah.
but like without the Ura, it would have been just 3 Han. I was gonna hope like, hopefully at least like get an Ura from the Khan to make up for the Patsu break, but luckily I just got a regular Ura, so I can't complain too much.
Hmm.
Yeah, otherwise, I don't know. I guess I'll talk about like the South 4 since it's I guess probably most fresh in people's minds. Where I opened for the 3 Han Tanyao.
Yeah.
Because I knew 3-9 wasn't enough. I had to either Subo or win off the Akka.
Mhm.
I thought about taking the Shard Pawn, waiting on, and so that I would like if an 8-pin came out, I would be able to win. But I figured the chance of that was just much lower than just sumoing. And so I think I told myself I would pass
Yeah.
a 5 or 5-2 mine if it came out from anyone other than
Yeah.
Shimo. But then the
Yeah.
Riichi came out and made everything easier.
Yeah. So once it Riichi, you can run off anyone.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
just
but yeah.
like the first advantage is like so strong here, and I think the worst case would be to fall from 2nd to 3rd, which is annoying, but worth the risk.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, well, otherwise, unfortunately, since we can't get into the log, looks like it's a whole server issue.
Yeah,
Uh,
unless there was like something else that you saw like other people have that like I ideally like dealt into.
not particularly. I think I don't feel like you were in much danger throughout the Hanchan, really.
No sneaky Yakuman Tempais.
No.
I mean, yeah, there were only a few hands, I think, from what I watched, was where you just had some interesting like Fushanten, Ishanten decisions.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was folding a lot,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I can't remember if like, well, actually, I won't know. Like, I don't know if what I was folding against was like particularly frightening.
Just fake tempos.
Yeah, so I think your second dealership you folded against like a Riichi Dora one or something. But
Yeah,
the
I
first
felt
one was I think a
because
bit different.
yeah, I was like, I think the first one, yeah, because I really didn't make much of my dealerships. I remember,
Yeah.
like I remember like someone would get to Tempai, and I felt like my hand state was just too like awful. I think maybe East 2.
These two, you
I
had
think
the
I had,
cheat
like,
toy
a
Ishanten.
Cheetoy Ishanten with no value. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, please. So yeah, that fell apart pretty quickly. And then for South 2, I think I just didn't like my hand shape enough to push any like Misuji. So I was going to see what I could Mawashi into, but nothing came of it. So I'm like, yeah, whatever.
I mean, yeah, as the power Riichi, it's very rare to have a hand that's able to fight it at the time that's on Riichis generally.
But I'm still not sure because like with this tournament format and my last dealership, like in the end it worked out, but it is hard to make up like 20, almost 15,000 points in 2 hands.
I mean, at some point you just got to set up with a second.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah,
So
it
it's no point. Yeah, it's still important to like get the point you can. And when our team's not in a position where we need like first for like 80% of our games, so there's no point, no need to risk it that much. But yeah. Anyway.
Oh yeah. Fortunately, without being able to look too much into your decisions, but I think we mostly covered it. It was mostly the manga and the last hand. So yeah, congrats on the win. Puts Churro Potato in an even stronger position. Don't have to worry too much going to these. Well, don't have to worry. Have to worry less about dropping out of the top 8.
Well, we don't have to strain ourselves in like future games, but it's not like if we
still scary.
We're not going to try and take like a bunch of fourths. Try to avoid that.
Yeah. All right, no worries. Congrats. Hopefully, the next set of games can start fine, and it's not an issue with starting games.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That reminds me. I'm also playing the second game, so I'm gonna duck out.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Talk to you guys later.
See
Bye.
Alrighty, so yeah, I'm a bit concerned because that image that I posted, I can't read the end of it, but it is saying something about after the last games have finished, something will happen. So hopefully we have no issues. In the meantime, I have just brought up the schedule here so we can see in the other games that we didn't get to see. In table 1, a win from Karupin for Kohaku Rangers, second for Four Geese, third for Darkness Wanderers, and a fourth for Tanya Sensation. Table 3 is a win for Washizu and Dong Hong Kong, second for Lost Mighty Jank and Ron, third for Runs of Anarchy, and a fourth for Ichi Fingers. And lastly, a first for Furious and Double Reach, a second for Lakshya, there's a third for Jenken Pom, and a fourth for Chitoitsu San Baiman. Overall, teams in the top half seem to do well in this Hanchan, so we will see a small adjustment of the standings, and they currently look like this, with Kawaku Rangers once again opening up about a 100-point gap. Yeah, so we will take a small break here, about 10 minutes, before we try to start the next game, so hopefully there's no problems. We will be back as soon as we know what's going on, I suppose.
Pinfu pals have given up, and Yasa has transitioned to luxury. So I think this is the first time. I don't know, I was just going to talk about the game, but yeah, you can finish up. Yep. We may have watched them in like one of the like half separate other games. But I feel like we have streamed them. Yes, they are. Yeah, both YY and Sentry from Hong Kong and Luck Shooters respectively are at negative 70 points at the moment. So a win here would put them into good contention for the remaining 8 Hanchans.
I'd left myself muted on stream. That was very good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was just talking to myself.
You were just talking to yourself. Yeah, so yeah, as you said, yeah, we have had the other guys in here. Yeah, so we got underway here. At first, there was none of the hands really looked amazingly special with the first like highlights, but looking a lot better now. Yes, Yasamita did manage to pair up the Hakus and the Souths.
Yeah, it could move towards a Hanetsu if they draw more Sozu.
Yep. Did you now pair
Sentry also with a nice hand.
Yeah, Sentry's hand was the other one that was looking very good here.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Dijin with a pair of Chuns, except they actually threw a Chun on turn 1, and so did Yasamita.
Yes.
So the Chuns aren't actually that great.
I did see Yasamita's Chun, I did not see Dijin's, so yeah. Yeah, less than ideal. But the hand is coming together otherwise. Maybe, actually, just looking at it, obviously considering a Chitoi. Perhaps, which is why they've held on to all these pairs. And discarded another 2, which always happens, naturally.
Chusa gets cheed.
Yeah, yeah. So it has gone towards this Hanetsu, as you said. Giving the hand a good bit of value on top of what it already had. Holding on to this.
Probably threw the 9-so because they wanted to use the Arca, but could have actually just kept the 9-so because they could get Chanta to make up for the loss in Arca if they do manage to have to throw it in the end. But
yeah, obviously you can find the 8-sos and 7-sos. Obviously we can see from our end it's kind of unlikely, but you could also see the 2 9-sos already discarded as well. So maybe that went into the decision. Who knows? But we do see.
But the good thing here is. Sorry. The good thing here is by keeping the Hatsu, they can float their Ishan 10 against this Riichi from Sentry.
Yeah. I did notice holding onto the Hatsu. So that does pay off here.
Sentry with the 6-9 pin weight, 4 left in the wall, so not too bad for Riichi Pinfu.
Yeah, there is one of them. There's another one.
And there's another.
Yeah.
Riichi Sumo Pinfu, 1 aura is nice. Or 5,200.
nice start to the Hanchan, and as we sit here on this screen, there it is. I'm not wrong. That felt like it did hang a bit, right?
I don't know.
Or, like I felt like I sat there for a bit longer than normal. Anyway, we do get one. Yeah, nice little start there for Sentry. And we move on to East 2. Wise first dealership.
Not too bad of a hand here. Couple of roundments.
Just looking around again, no one especially fast. But yeah, we do see a couple roundments for YY. We see a couple roundments for the gym. As well as Yasamiro. And yeah, we see now a couple draws in, the hands sort of begin to take shape here. So Digim floating, potential Honitsu. Having hoarded a couple Sozutals.
Nice set of draws here from Yasamito, first the 7 Zodora, and then now pairing up the 2-pin really puts the hand together, can move towards Tanyao. Nice 8 Zod draw here as well.
Yep, now with the potential Sun Menchan shape.
Well, goes with the 3-man drop, maybe eyeing the Sanshoku, but seems unlikely, and generally with 2 Dora you just like to play it pretty standard.
You really want to try and cash in on the Dora.
That is Ishantan with the gym, with 2 Dora of their own.
Yep, making use of their own 7 so here with the Akadora. It's looking quite nice.
Yasamito contemplating a 2-man chi, like to pass.
Yeah, again,
Would kind of ruin the 7-8 pin and the Sun Menchan shape.
You do want to try and cash in the hand, but yeah, with the 2 potential non-Tanyao Ryamans, it's a bit risky to do so.
They could call one of the other shapes.
Yeah, they could. Alright, the gym did end up cutting away the Kanchan 7-9-man shape. Having drawn a couple more, I think it was the 9 so.
I think it was the 5-pin that they dropped the 9-man.
No, you're right. And then dropped the 5-pin on the 9 so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looking for a pair.
Hands all sort of stalling a bit here. As we enter the 3rd row, we might start to see a couple calls for Tenpai.
Yeah, Yasamito did manage to get into Ishanten with the 9-pin draw.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Normally a 2-pin draw would be nice with the Sun Menchan, because you can pair up quite easily. So a lot of the draws may end up having you drop a Dora. So maybe that's why they elected to go with the 4-pin, 3-pin route.
Alright, so why now Ishantan? Sentry did find Tenpai on the Kanchan. No, sorry, the Ryumen 5-8 so.
Ooh, but Tenpai for Yasamito as well on the 369, so I think they'll chase here, and they do.
Yep. Don't have how much time do we have? 369 so is
1 left. And it doesn't matter. There was 5 sacred parts, it's in a 4 Sentry. Doesn't hit the Ura for a Mangan, but wins the first two hands of this Hanchan heading into their dealership.
Yep, a Mangan at a 5200 sets him up quite nicely here for the side of the Hanchan. Yeah, first dealership. This hand is quite playable. East Wind Dora, and one in each of the gyms, and YY's hand. Yasamita.
YY with a nice flexible hand. Hatsu pair with nice shapes. Oh,
Yep,
nice Aka draw.
Yeah, Akadora here is very nice. Pairing up the East might see this hand go very expensive. But, yeah,
Wow.
now.
Might not even need it.
Yeah. Drawing incredibly well so far.
So DGM is catching up with a nice set of draws in zone. Keeping the East Dora for now. Floating a potential 1-2-3 Hanshoku.
Yeah, YY clears theirs and just in time, really. Moving towards the Pinfu here, Ishanten. It's a shame YY's hand might just miss out in this 5-6-7 Sanshoku as well.
Most likely.
Yeah, Tenpai here.
Armas. Fishing for that Sanshoku?
Could be, could be.
Oh, but Dora gets paired up for the gym. Luckily that Yasamito got rid of theirs right
Yep,
before.
Ishanten for the gym on a Sanshoku door free.
Yeah, can open as well for a Mangan. Nice Kanchan fill up for Yasamito puts them into Ishan 10 with a potential EK. Kind of surprised why Wine's not reaching here. In last place for the extra value. Yeah, it does run Yasamito for Pinfu Aka. Wow, what a hand from the gym here. Starting with the South pair Dora, which immediately gets thrown out from Yasamito.
Yeah, this is a very nice starting hand. We've got Akadora, we've already got Dora free. This hand's already moving towards Hanuman.
It's the Ishan 10. Yeah, also with the Western one pin pair is really easy to get from the others.
Yep. Sentry's got a kind of fast hand, but I don't think it's going to be able to keep up. Same with YY actually. Jesus. Tenpai.
3-6 man. YY could potentially catch up. Has a nice Hanyao coming along. Let's have to drop that 9 man. Both Sentry and Yasamito in danger and on 3-man draw, which Yasamito does draw. And yeah, unfortunately their dealership gone just like that at the cost of 8k.
Yeah, that's rough for Yasamito. The gym just opening with an amazing hand, incredible speed, and then the couple draws they had just sped it up, so yeah. Unfortunate. Does take us to the south round here. The gym...
South Dora, currently not in anyone's hand.
Yeah, not a single one, so... we have to see who draws and can make use of it. The gym did open on the first Chun here. Looking to keep the pressure on.
Does elect to break away a Penchan and keep one of the Dora. Really nice draw from Sentry there, filling in that E Peiko, now Ishan 10.
Yep. very quick Ishan 10.
Get it, Ishan 10.
Yep. Now if you fill any of the Manzu Kanchan shapes, you've got a very nice tempo.
Yasamida's hand coming along quite nicely. Ishan 10 would like that 6-0 to fill up.
Yeah, 6-0 here would be amazing. Just to really round out the hand. Another chief from the gym, moving towards their tempo, Ishan 10.
Eight man is pretty rough.
Yeah. Obviously, we see 3 in Yasamida's hand and the last one in YYY's hand, so the odds of finding it quite low.
We see Yasamida dropping that 9 man, floating the 5-6-7 Danshoku with the Tanyao.
Yep. Cuts away the 5-pin Nero in the end for the potential better words, the better acceptance.
That doesn't really increase the acceptance of the Ishan 10, but could have like Ipeiko possibilities and Pinfu.
That is 10 pi for Sentry on the 1-4 mon.
Ipeiko, Akatu. Acceptable Dharma to keep that first place. Misses out on the Apostle Sumo though. But Sumo, Ipeiko, Akatu is another Mangan of the Century. That's 3 quite sizable hands that they've won.
Yes. 2 Mangans at a 5200. Up to 4700 points. That's and the gym's dealership in this south round. So on to YYYs. Starts with a Chun pair. We have a North Dora with one in Yasamito's hand. One in YY's hand as well. Yep. Pretty standard hands around the table here. I like Sentry's hand once again.
Yep. Jim's all hand also not too bad. Nice shapes. Floating Aka.
Yep. Speaking of Akas, there's one for Yasamito as well. Pairs up to 5-0, which now, if you were worried about a pair, you can now freely call it a Haku.
So choosing between probably the 2-4 man and the 9-7. So yeah, I like the 9-0 drop. Because you can chi the 6-0 and go towards like the Dorotanki route.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Chi.
2-4 man, there it goes.
Wow, they're really committing to the Dorotanki, not taking the Ishan 10.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Oh, but now you're free 10 on the 3-6 man actually, so.
Yeah. Obviously you can find another 3-6 man. It is still early, but I feel like if you've already made the commitment to go for the Dorotanki, you might as well stick to it.
We'll see if they go max here. No. So yeah, we see both these players holding onto the Dora so far. Seeing Ishanten for Sentry.
Yeah, started with these 1-man, 3-man pairs and hasn't really drawn anything around them yet, so hasn't found the opportunity to improve on it. I guess why did pass the Chun Pon? Did it pause? I might have missed that.
I don't remember.
That is the Tempai. But
Not yet.
Fullerton. No, it is not. No, you're right. Sorry.
Oh, interesting. They go for the 3-pin, 4-pin cut.
Yeah.
Like, are they hoping that Sentry drops like the 6-man that is again booked soon?
I guess so.
2 5-pins also not that bad. Like,
Sentry just seems to be
you actually see Sentry fold.
Yeah. Well, we are rewarded. We are Tempai now, but on the Fullerton. For Yasumita.
Yeah, hopefully they don't backfire on the 2 5-pin. Wait.
How much is actually left in the wall? 2 3-mans?
And no 6-man.
And no 6-mans. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, it was very live, and yeah, no, it's an interesting decision in the end. One 3-man now. Oh, there it is.
Oh, and they got it. Hakudora 2. Minifu. Oh, Hakudora 4, sorry.
Kadora 4,
Yeah.
many fu.
I forgot the North Coast door.
Yeah. Did end up paying off in the end. Yasumito getting back some points here into South 3. 0 Renchan, Hanchan so far.
Double Yaku high pairs for the gym.
Chun pair for Sentry. Nice standard knuckle hand for Yasumito. Uncle up for the Jin already on the south.
Yeah. Unfortunately, only paired up the west after Sentry discarded theirs.
Sentry taking Chun when offered. With an Akadora and should cap out at Chundora 1, but we'll see. Okay, the gym opening as well.
Yeah, would like to go for Toy Toy. Similar to the last hand, if they last Hanchan, if they managed to Sumagia on Sentry's dealership, really puts them in a good position going into South 4. But is Tempai now on the 8-0 Hanchan for South only?
South only, yeah. So, as you said, would really like to see another pair here. Especially the West.
But I think you do take the run if it comes, just to keep that gap with 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, no, you're right. You do have to take whatever comes first.
Sentry potentially with a Toy Toy of his own.
I have to see whether he wants to wait on the 5-pin, because obviously those are taken. No, there goes the 5-pin. Do we see a Khan?
Oh, we do.
Diamond
2
Khan?
Pandora.
Yeah, 2 pins.
One in YY's hand.
Yeah. YY's hand is...
Oh.
Nah, there's the 8-0.
Yeah. I was gonna say there was a backfire from Yasumito just then missed down on a Tempai, but it didn't matter. So Nan, Aka, many food.
Manifu once again. So yeah, as you said, it does open the distance to third and fourth here for the gym into Southpaw. Yasamito looking to Renchan, obviously. YYY looking for basically any win to take third.
Well, look at Yasamita here. Got the Dora Pawn and a very easy Honetsu transition for him.
And it's not exactly like you might expect as well this early, because you might just see, oh, well, you obviously pawn the Dora, right? And then you try and find the Yaku later, but Yaku's already here.
Yeah, we'll see how defensive YY plays his hand. Does have 4 pairs at the moment, so they may keep the Yaku high both as nice tiles to get, but also stop Yasamito from pawning any of them. But a really nice set of draws here from Jim, Ishan-ten.
Yeah, Ishan-ten already with 2 Akadora and Tenpai.
Immediate Riichi on the 7-pin North Shampon. North could be bad for YY. Tenpai for Yasamito. The 5-man Haku Shampon.
One of each.
Still 2 left in the wall.
Yeah, so YY obviously in a bit of danger here. If you choose to throw the North for 2 turns of safety, that deals in.
I think it may come out here, honestly. It's not Yaku high with Jim, and yeah, it does come out. Riichi, Akatu, Nura. So it's Jim keeping their second place, defusing Yasamito's potential Mangan Hanuman. Yeah, unfortunate for YY. No better options there than to cut the North if you're looking to defend.
Yeah, pretty much exactly as you said. It was looking very likely to come out. You have to find some sort of incredible fold at that point. Which feels hard to ask for. But yeah, so we do go to the end of the Hanchans Century, bringing in the victory. For the Luxury, is second for the Dijin, and the Kahaku Rangers a third for Yasamito, and a fourth for YYYY. So I guess the question is, what do we do now? Because we obviously probably still can't look at logs. I'll bring up one from last set.
Yeah, we might just hop into
another just quickly testing. But yeah, probably just hop into the Hanchan as you said. What are we feeling? Yeah, replays are still broken.
I was hoping to quickly copy us the scores on that end screen.
Oh no.
Into the spreadsheet. Oh no. I think we could watch Murasaki's table. There's a lot of teams.
What's my stream window? Here we are. South 1.
Fantastic.
So here we have Peng Miao for Puritan Double Reach, Sparrow for Ichirichi Fingers, Murasaki for 4 Geese, and Euclase for Tile Dreaming. So yeah, as you said, a couple very interesting teams here.
Murasaki on the Haku 6-man Shampoo.
Yep, turn 7 Riichi maybe, and does be rewarded for Riichi only.
Riichi.
Does bring them closer to Euclase, who does have provisional first here for the Tile Dreaming. Who again do need points.
Sparrow currently in last, but has a nice hand with a completed set Ramen and double Yaku High pairs, except Euclase also has double Yaku High pairs, one of which is the Dora.
Yeah, 2 very interesting hands here. Either one will feel spoiled out of not winning this, I think. Oh, there we go. Don't need that.
You don't think that, yeah.
The other two hands, pretty standard. Murasaki repaired Chun's could open. Peng Miao's looking at a very stock standard hand, but with two Hanchans, it's a little awkward.
Ishanten for Murasaki. No, never mind.
Not quite.
Oh, but West draw for Sparrow. Can't really use it without sacrificing efficiency. Oh wow, just pushes for the Honitsu. Alright. I respect it. He plays as well here, does drop their Aka 5 pin to maximize acceptance.
Yep. Alright, so.
It's cheated by Peng Miao.
Has broken apart one of their penchants. And the Sparrow follows up with the 7, so 4 so offered here.
Oh.
Good pawn. We do.
Yeah.
Your Tenpai now.
Akidora 2.
Yeah. Akudora 2 is not bad. And Ishanta now for Sparrow on a Honitsu. Hatsu.
Now they have another choice in dropping the Dora. Or dropping a 1-man. Oh, it goes with the 8-man.
Let's go to the 8-man for now, I suppose. Alright. Tenpai for Murasaki on the west.
Oh. I was gonna say that West might be safe for Sparrow since it's pair for you place, but yeah, you're right. And if Murasaki gets a 1-man, it's a Chantara to go along with her hand.
Yeah.
So very dangerous here for Sparrow. That doesn't matter.
Clay's cash.
Clay does manage to know Hakudor too. Extends their lead.
Do you have a comment in chat? I hope Kataru loses. Smiley face.
South 3, Murasaki's last dealership, currently 14k from first.
Yeah, would like to see this hand convert, but Euclides is going to be very, very fast here, going for a Tanya or 2.
Sparrow also with a nice Tushan 10 coming along. Ishan 10.
Yep. 7-man comes out. Peng Miao with a nice 4-man draw and has a nice Sun Menchan shape. But a little bit further at the pace and probably wants to make use of the West Aura.
Murasaki also Ishan 10 now with the Chitoy.
Boom. West does come from Peng Miao. Alcador draw from Murasaki ups the value of the hand if they are able to convert the Chitoy. 3-5 so now?
Nah, probably the 2-pin.
Just the 2-pin? Alright, fair enough.
3 pins already. Actually, 4 3 pins in the discards.
Yep, very true.
Oh, 7 got conned by Sparrow. Sacked some efficiency. Because now they can't use the 7 as a pair. But with the 8-man draw, they were managed to cut away the 9-man, 7-man. Except Peng Miao just got Tenpai on the 5-so pair. So very unfortunate timing for Sparrow. Could have potentially cut it in the opposite order.
Yeah, just bad luck, unfortunately. I think they're starting here from Euclid.
Yeah.
not
Ramen, Salmon, Chan, Ishan 10.
bad.
Not bad.
It's playable, I suppose.
Just playable.
Yeah, it's a nice hand that you can hopefully, yeah, just another one to add on. You could cut away.
It's actually kind of an interesting decision here. You could go with a 1 so cut, so if you pair up draw the 5 so, you can go for Tanya, which is what they elect to do.
Yeah. This temp.
Tempai and Adora.
Just go, right? Yeah, we just go.
Yeah. Riichi, Dora 1 on the 4/7 mon, which is 4 left in the wall.
Yeah, unfortunately, Murasaki's hand quite slow still. You just wonder, he's like, come on, why does Euclase have to have the fast hand? Meanwhile, Sparrow needing 5-3 or 5-4 to overtake Peng Miao.
With the Riichi stick, a 3 Han.
Oh yeah, with the stick, yeah, you're right.
And would do.
Different. It is a bit of danger though, because obviously you can't just push, and if you complete the 5-6-7 or Manzu Riamen or something like that, then you're just gonna deal in.
Yeah. I think generally with the dealer Riichi, you might just wait to fight another day. Just drop the 6-man Genbutsu. Oh, Murasaki does push into the Riichi, deals into the Riichi Dora 1, Uro 1 as well.
Uro 1 just to rub salt in the wound. Yeah, Murasaki choosing to cut away to Kanchan 5-7 man, I think it was.
Yeah, now Murasaki potentially in danger of losing her second place.
Yeah. It's not a enviable position to be in.
Sparrow here with the Hatsu pair along with 2 Ake. Passes the Hatsu.
Hatsu Dora 2
wouldn't really be enough.
No, it's
but
not, but
you could draw a 4-so down the track to make it Hatsu Dora 3, or you could get Toitoi.
Like, I feel like if this was...
I think you take this one, definitely.
Yeah.
I think you just have to take it, yeah.
You take it, and I just hard push Toitoi here, I think.
4-8. So, technically, if you sumo a Kanchan, it'll be 5,200 sumo, which would be enough to get third. So I don't hate just dropping the 1-7, taking the Ishan 10. I think it's good to keep the Haku though, if you do manage to pair it up.
Yeah, I agree.
What else is going on? 1 Dora for Murasaki. Cuts away the 1-2 pin Penchan. Peng Yao going for Peng Yao Dora 1 or 2.
Yep, Peng Miao is happy to end the Hanchan here. But could, like I said, could catch up to second. His hand didn't really lend itself to that, and it wasn't improving quite quickly enough.
Euclase with 2 Doras of his own. And Chopan Yao to just grab more points. Oh, but the 1 pin, unfortunately, if they run, they still get 4th.
Yeah, you can't take this 1 pin. They do, though.
Oh, wait, no, it's 5,200.
Oh, of course, the...
Oh, with the bonus.
The bonus.
It's 5,500. Yeah, got the 9-so plan for an extra 4 food.
Does overtake by 200. Unfortunately for Bang Miao, Murasaki managing to hold on to the second. Euclid with a very dominant first here. So GG's.
Yeah, very nice win at the end there for Sparrow.
Yeah. I'm just making sure. Do you have any one game that's still going? Maybe. East 4. Lost my ID on a rampage. 68,000 points.
Yeah, lost my ID and still potentially getting some more here. Ishan 10 with an 8-1 draw, even wider Ishan 10. With Haku Arca at least.
Yeah, very high odds here for Lost My ID to at least cash in a little bit more. Continue.
Ishan 10 for Aqua.
Yeah, and Aqua. I'm just trying to pull up the list of players. Yeah, Aqua for Junk and Pom. Lost My ID for Junk and Run. So Pom is the one that needs more points right now. So Aqua in second. Junk and Ron is only two positions ahead of them before the end of tonight's game. So both of the UK teams in need of points here. Alright, so Aqua swapping to a cheat Toitsu Ishanten. But not quick enough. Does deal into Lost My ID's Haku Dora 1 for an extra 3,200 points. Taking them over 70k. And puts us into South round for this Hanchan. So Clyde, who does play for
Machi Club.
Machi Club, yeah. And Futures is for Darkness Wanderers. So Machi Club, mid-table. This is
this heavy fourth. Yeah.
We see a card on the table already, changing the Easts into Doras. Just gives Lost My ID 2 Doras on a 4-pair hand, as well as also having a Chun.
Yep. Passes the 8, so I'm going for Toy Toy. Draws it herself.
It's that easy. So we see one East left in the wall, and we see 2 Chuns left in the wall.
Yep, a pretty flexible Ishan 10 here for Aqua. Should just see if I can drop, set that 2-pin trap, and can upgrade along the Manzu if they draw along there.
Yep. Well, Clyde's hand isn't terrible, but lacking a little bit of punch. That'll might be Bond.
And does.
So this will probably force a Toy.
Yeah.
Unless you just manage to find the Chuns.
Yeah. And it's so scary. You see the Ton Pon. So they need Yaku and Chun's also Dora.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
What if they're Chun Dora 6?
Exactly. You don't know. You see a Ton Pon and you're like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what they're doing. You look at the discards. It doesn't really look suspicious. So, for all you know, they've got an uncle of Chun. Yeah, and as Unwise Al says, Gemma doing Gemma things. Oh, 4 mana.
Oh, 4-man anchor.
Free pin. Do you
So still two
ponder,
Chuns in the wall.
do you ponder free pin if it's dropped here, throw the free mana and wait on the chun?
Yeah,
I
of
would
course.
every time.
No, of course you do. Why
Of course
would-
you would, yes.
Of course you toy toy.
Yep. Futures does hold on to the free pin though. Ah.
Oh. It buys on the 3-man, 3-pin Champon instead. And you just have to take this temper. You have a
have to.
Mahjong without the churn.
Yeah.
Like, even if someone pawns it, you're not in danger of anything. Oh my god.
Gemma.
She just full sends it.
It's interesting. So yeah, 2 tunes left in the wall, as you said. The 2 free pins in Future's hand here. You're committed now to drop in the next free mana unless you just happen to draw another one here and change your mind. But the Chun is paired up by Futures first. And there is the last one.
Hmm. Interesting 2-man drop from Futures. Throwing away the Entsu Ishanten and just going straight for the Chitoi. He use that Aqua 5 so as well.
Yep.
The issue is they already see 2 of the 5 pins out, which they already, one of which they discarded. And 4 pin doesn't look that great either.
No.
They do get rid of the 5 pin. Oh, Tempai for Clyde. As a dealer. But you have to throw the chun.
You have to throw the Chun into this very suspicious toyman.
And they do.
They Dama as well. That's
Oh,
another
Tempai
thing.
lost my idea again. I think now you throw the chun.
Yep.
I think Clyde may like Sumagiri Riichi.
I think so. Clyde's just hoping to find like a 5-man or... a 6-pin.
Probably take the Champon here.
Yeah, take the
8-man was
Champon.
safe. Yep.
Yep.
So 206-man is one of each left. And really unfortunate that Futures went the Chitoi route, unable to pawn the chun.
I guess maybe thinking they were already
It
paired
wouldn't
up
come
by
out.
somebody else, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Or it wouldn't come out.
Or
yeah.
it just wouldn't come out, so yeah. Does seem we're heading towards Rikoku.
7 pin is actually free 10 for lost my ID.
Yeah.
But the weight dead anyways.
You just want to keep the
So,
Tempai
yeah.
in.
No more draws for Clyde, unfortunately. With the last discard. But nice that she managed to keep her Tempai.
Yep.
Or dealership.
A
Same
dealership,
thing.
yeah.
Pretty decent starting hand here. With that Akka pair.
Yeah, this is nice, I think. I like this quite a lot. Looking around the table, Futures' hand is looking pretty good as well. As well as Aqua's hand here is definitely very playable. Yeah, all around, not bad.
Normally you see a 2-man cut here, yep. Maybe she was just thinking about Sashoku chances.
Yeah, everyone just with quite standard hands here. actually. Especially with the way that things sit right now. So you might see everyone say men's end, but Clyde does choose to open.
Yep, cut away the 1 pin and now the 1-2 so pin Chan. Not too much going on in other people's hand.
Yeah,
Future's
flooding
fishing for that
Itsu.
Itsu. Dora as well.
Clyde Shanten for this Tanya, Dora 1.
3 Dora here for Futures. Empire.
Goes to the Kanjan. 1 7 pin left on the wall.
Khan.
We do see a Khan. The 1 so
It's a
Dora.
1 so Dora. Oh.
You see the 9 pin, 8 pin cut.
And a long pause on the 8 pin.
Yeah. Ishan, no, is that? That's Tempai for Lost Mighty. On a Tanya Dora 1.
No Riichi to assert dominance.
I mean, like again, they do need points, but you don't need points that badly. Just
I mean, if you were going for the Chun Tanki on that toy hand.
I think that was just being cheeky. But yeah, Jaffa pointed out in the chat, you don't really want to give anyone else the free Mangan, I suppose. So we do see a deal in to Aqua to Collide here for a tidy 3-9 plus sticks. So Clyde now back above 0. Clyde now opening with pair of West, pair of Norths. Nakadora. Got a couple different ways the hand can go.
Really nice hand here for Futures. Already Ishan 10.
Yep. No, and Clyde does choose to go to Honitsu route here. Yeah, but as you said, Future's hand is very fast, and this weight is pretty good.
Even Gemma's Lost Mighty's hand progressing quite nicely. 3 Roundmans and a Haku pair.
Yep. Cut away the 6 pin first turn. I thought that was kind of interesting, but it has worked out. So far, at least.
Should just see a 9-line drop here for Futures. Let's go for that. Hanyao. Sun mentioned.
Not yet, at least. Backfire for Clyde. Although after the North Pond, you didn't really have too much of a choice here.
Yeah.
But the hand is shifting towards maybe a Toy and Toy Honitsu. You can tell from the discards it's not even obvious which Honitsu. Oh, this might give
Well,
away.
now it will probably be. Oh,
Not just yet.
Haku gets pawned by Lost ID,
Yeah.
round and Ishan 10 for Haku Dora 1. Now this is where you drop 7 pin. Yeah, and you fake the Sozu Honitsu.
Oh. This plays too much better than me. I'm too greeted by the toy on it. Like surely I can get it. Tenpai for Lost My ID on the 1-4, so yeah.
Tenpai for Futures on the 3, so Kanchan, but Tenpai for Clyde as well on the 2-pin Kanchan. So everyone getting Tenpai. And 1 so Genbutsu deals into Lost My ID, racking up even more points.
Yep, over 75k now. Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? You see the Riichi, so you're gonna Genbutsu against the Riichi, and it just deals into the Damaten hand, like
The open hand, yeah.
the open hand, yeah. So, what can you do?
Alright, some interesting hands here. Futures with 4 pairs, one of which is Dora.
Mm-hmm. Aqua with a very nicely shaped hand.
Same with Clyde as well.
Yes.
Even Lost My ID have some nice checks built around, really.
Yeah, it'll be a question of who gets Tenpai first, I think, yeah. Who can draw what they need, or who wants to open. Aqua have a couple unfortunate draws here, just not immediately finding anything that really helps. Futures as well with this multiple pair hand. Now finds a 7-pin, so accepts that because we can use that to transition to a more regular hand on certain draws.
Yep. That's Ishan 10 for Lost My ID. White Ishan 10 for Aqua.
Yeah, Aqua finally finding a couple helpful tiles. Clyde discards their 9-pin door that they've been holding on to.
Pretty slow hand, this one.
Yeah. Again, it was... I mean, Gemma has no need to open to push this hand, really, if she doesn't want to.
There's Tenpai.
It is Tenpai, yep. And
Riichi on the 6-9 one.
no one else just was really in a position to open. You know, Futures was hedging this cheat toy, and Aqua had all these terminal tiles. It's just, yeah, she said slow hand.
Only 1 left in the wall.
Yep.
Anko in, well, 3 in Clyde's hand and Anko in Aqua's hand. And actually Tenpai for Clyde. On the 6-9 1 5-pin. can only win on the 6-man or the 5-pin.
The 5-pin is live, or one left.
And same with the 6-man. So 2 versus 1. We'll see whether Clyde pushes this all the way.
That's the difficult position for Clyde is... well, doesn't matter.
Oh.
It's like, you want to keep going, but seconds, it's within reach, but it's a bit far. Meanwhile, Aqua's like, well, how hard do I want to go for this first place? Yeah, so anyway, lost my ID now. With her last dealership, opens up with a pair of Haku, has a Dora, has an Akka Dora. Potential for some points here if someone like Here Futures doesn't spoil.
Yep. Already Ishanten with an Akka can upgrade along the Pinzu as well.
Very good chances here for Futures.
Could even drop the 1-2-man here if they like to do so, which they do.
I like that. You're only really backfiring on a 3-man, which as we can see, there's only one left in the wall. So obviously it's coming out straight away. Yeah. I like this a lot.
Clyde is a Hanuman sumo away from second.
Yep.
May just want to defend her 3rd place.
Did stand by, yep.
7-man Penchan for Riichi, Ipeiko, Akka.
One left in the wall.
So would need to sumo or hit for a 2 to get 3rd.
But it's a good first step towards your last dealership.
Unfortunately, lost my ID is Tempo and the 2-man Hanchan, which is Future's Genbutsu. It's already discarded, but yeah, it does come out from Clyde.
Yeah. Well spotted, and yeah, immediately Clyde deals in. That's very unfortunate. Lost my ID now. Hedging closer towards 80k. Another fantastic starting hand as well.
Yep, not too bad for Futures as well with the Hatsu Anko and an Akka.
Yep. Akka already next to a couple 6-pins, so can be used. Lost my ID pairing up the Haku.
Yeah, isolated Haku in Clyde's hand as well, which may come out at any moment.
There it is. 4-pin.
And it's the Tempai.
Already on the 4-man, 3 left on the wall.
And could potentially come out of Future's hands down the road.
Yeah. The 6-Os could very easily end up as a pair, and just might just fall out of Future's hand very naturally. South? Yep. Alright, so Aqua with a 2-pin draw there is also Ishanten on a double Kanchan.
Yep.
And 10 pipe.
Yeah.
So you throw the stick
It's
in,
the Riichi.
brain off. You can just push everything as lost my ID because it just doesn't matter. Oh, 6-man draw. So yeah, this is. So I feel like 2-pin. Yeah.
Yeah. So 6-0 would be the worst draw.
Yeah.
I think even 5 or 7-0 could be bad. But 5-pin gets drawn by Lost My ID, but you can throw the 8-pin.
It does, yeah.
Uh-oh.
GG. Yeah.
Lost My ID just collecting Riichi 6 as well at this point. As she pops over 80k.
Would this be the first plus 100 of the season? It's very possible. I'll just quite quickly know.
I felt like there was 100 like
No,
very
yeah, I
early.
think there was one like in the first week or two, right?
Yes, it was 126 from Jagad.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. First week Hanchan free. But since then, yeah. Gemma definitely making a case, and yeah, again, much needed points, so well done to Lost My ID here, so far at least. South free. Two. Numbers are very hard. We see Cloud here with a nice starting hand, 2 Dora. Obviously, this is looking like a nice Tanya Dora too, but could be more if you can avoid opening. But I think I would open every time. Did put futures down last hand with the deal in. But we're now with 2 Homba sticks. There it is. It's beginning to get some value for the cheaper hands to be considered opened. Two Shanten for Clyde. Technically 2 Shanten for futures on a Chitoe way, but they did throw the 4-pin, so I'm not too keen on that.
Even a regular hand is Dushanten.
So it is, yeah. So it is.
Could Chi there and drop the West if they wanted to go for Tanya?
Tanya Dora 2, it's not the worst.
Yeah, it does pass.
Gee,
Side does Chi.
Speaking of Tanya Dora
Go for
2s.
her own Tanya Dora 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, that
Oh,
was
Tempai.
a Tempai.
And Tempai.
2 Tempai, so 3-6-0 for Clyde, 1-4-0 for Aqua.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
And that's the Takame Ipeiko. Reach Ipeiko. No.
5-5 for Aqua.
Now, 2 people below the
2 people
waters.
below 0. So, futures now still obviously well within striking range of 3rd, but it's the same
Is
problem.
this-
Same problem as when you're
Jin-
defending a first is you need to win, a bit more to make sure you've got that safety. So, and Aqua, and is already very established.
The Junchan-san Sugar Dream is dead.
Yes, there is no belief.
Three, so Arcode up by Aqua puts them into Ishan 10. Can also upgrade to a Pinfu.
You see a Tempai for futures, you Dama 10 on the 2-pin for nothing.
If only they kept one of those honors.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can draw a terminal honor soon to pick up Chanta or Junchan, like the 9-so. And that's a pretty good weight to Riichi on. 9-so is very deceptive.
Yes.
Riichi Junchan Dora 1 for Gila Manga would be quite a big hand if they managed to get this.
Yeah, 2 left on the wall. And as you said, it is very deceptive.
Oh, that Dainzo is coming out, I feel. Goes with the Sushi 7 pin.
7 pin for now, at least. But yeah, it's like you kind of just go as Clyde, right? Like,
3 pin was cleared by Aqua, so yeah, she does drop the 3 pin for now. May choose to fold. The hand really isn't that great.
yeah, does go with a 9-1.
One chat.
Yep.
Somehow really sus of the 9-0. I thought the 9-0 would come out because she threw the 8-0 earlier.
Hmm.
So Chi by Lost My ID. Puts a Ishan 10. Did not want to pawn the 5 pin.
Tempai?
And that is Tempai for Aqua. But would have to cut a live east, which they do, waiting on the
Okay.
4-7 man. And now the 9-0 is really bad. 5-0 was safe, so was 4 pin. 6 pin gets canned, revealing a South Dora.
Lost my D's also now Tempai.
Hanchans 7 man, which is dead at the moment.
Which is
Upgrade.
extremely dead. 4-7.
Adds 2 tiles.
Under 10 tiles remaining in the wall. Yeah, no, very well played by Clyde so far to avoid this deal in.
Yep. Oh, 4-man comes out.
Lost my ID, just swapped off the weight, but would have been a Tamaha and 8 either way.
Yeah.
So, yep, 4-man does come out from futures, does end, but Hanchan here, Lost my ID, large win, 103 points. Aqua second, Clyde third, and futures fourth. And that will bring an end to the games tonight. So we can see here, we saw almost all the games. The only one we didn't see was this third game here with runs of Anarchy, Chitoitsu, Tanya, Churro and Potato, which was a win from Chitoitsu, a second from Churro, and a third from Tanya, and a fourth from Runners of Anarchy. It's very unfortunate for Runs of Anarchy because it's going to put them in a very awkward situation here. Negative 500 points. With 8 games left to go. It's doable, but you're going to have an outstanding last 2 weeks. Meanwhile, with a kind of lackluster performance by Tanya Sensation this week, Kohaku Rangers have sort of kept that gap over them in first and second. Foggy's still in third. Churro and Potato and Fruit and Double Reach have been going back and forth for a while here. Yeah, and look, that win from Lost My ID has brought Janken Ron up from, like, I think they were 13th, all the way up into 8th, so. Yeah, like...
Yeah, 2.4 points separating the cutoff.
It's that easy to do, just run up a 82k win, you know, like, I don't see what the issue is. Yeah, no, well played to everyone tonight. Sorry that we couldn't really deal with interviews and stuff because of the replay bug, but you know, what are you gonna do? 10
But we did get massive spectating value. We watched 4 games tonight.
Yeah, we did indeed. So yeah, thanks for joining us. Yeah, so again, look forward to us next week. We will have the All-Star tournament on the break week as well, after the end of the regular season, and then from there we'll be in the top 8, so there's plenty of good games to look forward to. Thanks for joining me again, Cheese.
And thanks everyone for joining us.
Thank you for playing. Everyone have a good rest of your weeks. Hope to see you soon.